Hi everybody, it's Bonkai922. I was really excited for the JoJo. Okay, I thought, wow, this was an awesome show, so on and so forth. And I thought to myself, like, there's no way that nothing comes out in the next 2 or 3 days that's going to top that. Well, this Sword Art Online episode was pretty close. There is no words to describe what the fuck I just watched. So, let's get into the summary. This one was called The End of the World. Now, at first I thought, I really don't know what that means. Now I do. By the way, the person, I'm just going to come right and say it. This episode was BS. Like, really? I'm a little pissed off about what happened in the beginning. But anyway, basically they defeat that huge boss. And they lost like 14 people after defeating the boss. That's when Kirito looks at Heathcliff, and he decides to attack him. And he realizes that he's an immortal object. It is the realization that he realizes that he isn't who he says he is. That's not Heathcliff. That's the creator of the game. The guy who created the game. He's Heathcliff. Heathcliff is him. It's the whole kit and caboodle. So, and he's telling Kirito, how'd you find this out, and so on and so forth. And then he gives him an ultimatum. Like, you can leave now with, everyone, or you can fight me now, and I'll disarm the immortal object thing, because the whole gist is that he's got this immortal shield on. And he's able to go faster than a lot of people. So, he disables it, and he's going to fight Kirito. Kirito accepts. And we got Klein and Ingil, that merchant, and Asuna. They all have been paralyzed, by the way, by him. So, he begins to fight him. And he's like, no, and all this everything. And it comes to a point when Kirito, obviously, he's going blow for blow for blow for blow against him. Doesn't look like he's going to beat him. Okay, charges his blade up, about to slash at Kirito. Asuna jumps in the way. And she dies. Fuck you. But he gets better. Ooh, gets better. Then the guy attacks Kirito, and it looks like he's dead too. And Asuna's like, I believe in you, and all this little bit. Kirito doesn't disappear. He, with the last of his strength, takes Asuna's fucking blade, stabs him, motherfucker. Yeah, fuck you. And he dies. Kirito dies. Asuna's dead. And then there's a big announcement saying that the game is over. And that everybody can log out now and all that bit. And Kirito gets transported to this glass thing. Like, where the fuck am I? And he looks behind him and says Asuna. And there's the creator. And they're dead. But apparently from what the creator is saying is that, everyone's been logged out. And that we're dead, though. And basically, he's explaining how he wanted to create a castle in the sky and all this other bullshit that he was trying to say. That's why he created it. He doesn't really know the reason why he made this Sword Art Online the way it is. So, after his little thing, and he congratulates them for beating the game and all this other bullshit. And, all that other stuff. So, he congratulates them for doing this, for beating the game. And he disappears. And then Asuna is looking at Kirito, and they're about to disappear, and she's like, oh, don't worry, we'll die together, and everything. Oh, by the way, this definitely is getting a 5 out of 5. And then they disappear, and I'm like, 11 more episodes, and the main characters are dead? Sure enough, we see Kirito. He wakes up. He's in the hospital with his neckgear on. He gets up and, he's thinking about Asuna, and he's frantic, and he takes the thing off, the neckgear off, and he's in the hospital, and he's decrepit, and he's got long hair. I'm like, and he walks out, and that's the end of the episode. And we see that he's got the wires on, the HIV, and I'm like, and that's how it ended. BS from the word go. Bullshit. This guy lied. You fucking liar. This guy who created the game, Sword Art Online? Why don't you jump off, go to a cliff, and jump off it? Because that's what you need to do. He had everyone in this fucking game believing if you die, you're dead. For real. That was a fucking lie. I mean, maybe I'm over-exaggerating. Gotta wait and see. Gotta wait. But here's the thing about this episode that puzzles me. There's 11 more episodes. There's 11 more. And the next one's going to be called Returned. I'm like, well, if you got to figure, if Kirito's alive, then that means Asuna's alive. Because if Asuna wasn't alive, I'd find the he stabbed the motherfucker. I was so glad. You motherfucker, take this. It's Bankai Rage. So, I'm going to go on Anime Planet and change Heathcliff on my hate list. You've just been graded to my hate list, along with the creator. Now, but like I said, 11 more episodes to go. He's back. What's there to tell? I now see the gripe with Sword Art Online. I see the gripe here. And the other thing that really got me a little like, well, when they were fighting that boss, it was like its health was down to 0 already. So, yeah. Suna dies. Kirito dies in the game. The creator dies, and he's in the bed. And everybody was right, I guess, about the whole thing with the, they're probably in the hospital. Sure enough, they're in the hospital. It was so funny because he looked like an old man, Kirito. And he's just got his thing and he's struggling by. Like, holy shit. And that's all he's thinking about is Asuna. Asuna. And we find, also, I forgot to mention, we find out what his real name is. Which is complicated. I can't really... It was really hard to say what his real name was, Kirito. But Asuna's name was actually Yuki Asuna. Which I found kind of interesting. Yuki, you know. But that's how it ended. That's how the episode ended. Now, this was episode 14. So 11 more? Like, what's there to tell? Oh, him finding Asuna and they're getting back together? Alright, fine. But the game's over. The game's over. Well, you know, back in? Oh, he's gonna go after the creator. It doesn't. I think things need to be elaborated here. Like, what's going on here? Okay, you need to tell us a little bit more. It was a great episode, and I'm pissed at that motherfucking creator. You piece of shit. I hope you get hit by a car. So he's on the hate list. Still a good episode of Sword Art Online, but there is no more Sword Art Online. The game's over! It's like, what? That's my gripe here. The game is over. The only thing left, from what I'm seeing, is him going to find Asuna. Okay, that's the real thing. Because now he knows that everyone who died isn't dead. When you die, you go back. You go back. He made a fucking lie, this guy. But then again, I don't know. Maybe this is just me speaking out loudly about it. Maybe it isn't that, oh, you know, you just, you know? That was crazy. I'm like, oh. Nevertheless, this was a good episode. Oh, man. I hope Kirito finds Asuna and gets back together because I think they will. I don't think it's a matter of saying, oh, they won't. It's when they will. So, yeah. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. But anyway, this has been Bonkai 922. What a fucking episode of Sword Art Online. 11 more episodes to go. That's all I'm going to say here. And I don't know what you guys think, but I was like, somebody messaged me and says, Bonkai 922, when you see this episode, you will be speechless. Sure enough, I was. I was like, "11 more. The game's over!" That's the last thing I'm going to say. The game is over. The only thing left is for Kirito to find Asuna. That is it. Because now the only thing is if he was in the same hospital as Asuna. Another thing is, like, how is he going to find her? Looking at that phone book? There she is. But nevertheless, this was a good episode. Tell me what you guys think. I'm just like, that creator? Go on the highway and wait for a truck to smash your head open. He should just go stand in front of a moving train. Yeah, go on the tracks, stay there until the train comes and smashes you flat. So yeah, that's my rage. What'd you guys think? This is Bonka 922. I'll see you guys later, and just a crazy episode of Sword Art Online that makes me go like this. Unbelievable. I'll see you guys later.